If you have a question, just jump in. All right, so we're talking about the deal here on Arthur Street. So let me pull that up. Here we go, Seekonk. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. So we're gonna take a look at that. And let's see. "12 Arthur Street, Seekonk, Mass." So now I'm gonna share the other screen so we can look at the Google results for this address. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,300 square feet. It's on a 10,000 square feet lot, so there's a lot of land. They're asking for 339,990. And let's see if we. First of all, the first thing I want to do is I want to confirm these numbers. So let me show this again. So if we're looking at this, we're looking at the fact that they're asking 339,900. So if you're gonna do a BRRRR, which means you're gonna buy it, rehab it right here with this rehab price, and then sell it, you have to be able to make a profit. You have to be within 70% of 500. So first, I want to make sure that this is actually worth 500 before I run my numbers. So is this worth 500? Let's take a look. So let's start there. So I'll start with good old Zillow, good old reliable. They're estimating it at 433, so that's less than 500. But let's take a closer look and see if we can get the 500. So here is the original property, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,300 square feet. Here's a 3-bed, 1-bath around the same square footage that sold for 480 a month ago. So 480, so it's still not 500. This is another 2-bed, 2-bath, 300 square feet more, and it sold for 525. Okay, also has a bigger garage. So then we have another, let's see, there's no other 2-bed, 2-bath, but these are 475, 418. This is 475. So I would say a comfortable number would be, not even, because that's still small too, for the garage. These garages are all bigger. So even this one with a little bit of a smaller garage, right? This is 450. I like to look at them and see what the finishes are, see what they made them look like, so you can kind of see how much money you have to spend. So they, brand new black door painted, everything's cleaned up on the outside, right? Brand new countertops. These look like quartz countertops. Katika, I think it's called. I've bought this before. So got a nice L shape here, under mounted sink, cabinets, pretty standard cabinets here, handles. So these are all pretty standard things. They put in a new dishwasher, new stove, right? So they pretty much did all the kitchen here. And I haven't seen this done before, but they created a box above the cabinets. I haven't seen that. It's pretty interesting. So that's created with drywall. You do the 4x4s. I guess they did it to run the electrical there. It needs a fridge. It looks like it has forced air. You can see here that this is forced air. Okay, so brand new flooring, forced air, heating system. This is a cute little window here. Recessed lighting. Just taking a look at how they made the other house look. Okay, shower insert. This isn't much. This is like, $1,100 to $1,300. Toilet's probably like $200, $250. This right here is probably like $300. So we're looking at about $550. And this, we're looking at about maybe $1,500 or $2,000 here with these items, and then whatever they did to the floor, right? So maybe like $2,500 for that shop, for that bathroom. This closet, they just, you know, have the slit inserts for the wood. Pretty standard. Here they did flooring. Again, they just did the same floor all throughout. Not sure what this vent is for. Curious to know what that's for. Oh, these are the washer dryer hookups, I believe. That's what I'm gonna guess that is. Little storage in the hallway. They added a handle to this. This is funny too. I haven't seen this either. They added a handle here. That's funny. These are super cheap. These are like 20, 30 bucks, less than 50 for those lights. These heating systems are like $200, $300. That's electrical. I can tell by looking at it. This shower, same thing. Maybe this is 14 to 15. This is gonna be like, you know, 300 with the faucet. Toilet's probably like another $2. So we're looking at, you know, another $2,000. So about, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 for the bathrooms. It's not bad. So again, they cleaned this all out. So I'm looking at the comps again just to try to see. This garage is way bigger. So one of the things I thought about is, does it make sense to go up with the space of the garage? I don't know if there's going to be enough bang for your buck to do that, but this is just, you know, one thing to think about. So again, let's look at this one, which I don't think that there's any photos. Interior photos. Were there interior photos? Did I send interior photos for this? Let me see.
Yeah, there was in Dropbox.
I did. Okay, perfect. Here we go. I found it. All right, so here are some photos. So we got the outside. You can't just skip. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the outside here. We got the inside. Let's make this bigger. Is that Frank Sinatra? All right. So now we're cooking. If I make this smaller, it'll make it bigger for you guys, right? Right. All right. So, this floor looks fine. You could refinish this floor. This looks like actual hardwood. I would refinish them instead of putting the newer one, and you could just stain it. As far as this wall goes, you can paint this. Like literally, you do not have to change this. This looks cute if you like paint it light. You can paint this a light color. Same with the wallpaper. You can remove it, which is tedious, or yeah, I would remove it in this case. It's tedious, but it's worth removing. How do you get to the next picture? Where's the little arrow? Where's the little arrow? Did I get rid of the arrow? All right, let's try again. Hold on, guys. Here we go. All right, so, okay. Again, I would redo the hardwoods, paint everything light. Popcorn ceiling, you can scrape that. You can scrape this and just paint over it. Also labor intensive, but something you can do. The hardwoods are pretty solid in here. This kitchen floor gotta go. Hopefully that's linoleum and you can just roll it up and take it out and it continues with hardwood, or if not, you can put tile in here, or LPV flooring. This kitchen, probably 15K. This might be mold, right? There may be some water damage here. Let's try to further investigate this. Is there an arrow to zoom in? Here we go, zoom in here. Okay, that could just be a bad paint job. So that could just be a bad paint job. But I'd further investigate that. Oh no, we do have mold, I was right. So there is a mold issue. So there has to be some roof damage here. You would have to come in to remove mold. A lot of people get scared of it. It's actually not too bad. I didn't even know my camera was off this whole time. It's actually not too bad with the mold situation. You can just simply, what's it called? Spray bleach and address and adjust the mold that way. That will help you get rid of it, and then let it air out, let it dry. Obviously, if it needs a new roof or if any patches need to be done or any repair, that would also get done. I would say that's first order of business. And then you want to get this removed safely. Have this removed here. You would need to redo the floors here. Obviously, I would redo everything. So we already saw that the bathroom that we saw was about 5,000, 5 to 6 to 7,000. So let's just say 10, right? Let's just say 10 to be comfortable and safe, right? In case we have any plumbing issues or anything. Same thing with this. We can bring it up to 10. So we're up to 20 plus the kitchen is 15. That's 35. Floors another 7, so 42. It seems like they created an extra bedroom there. Washer and dryer hookup. The roof, I'm gonna just say it's not gonna be 20, but I'm just gonna say 20. So let's just say 20 for the roof, that's 50. If you paint the outside, probably another like 3 to 4. The floors, 5. So let's just say 60. I'm gonna say 60K for this. So now let's look at what they're saying the repairs are gonna be. I'm gonna say 60 to be safe. So they're saying that the repairs are gonna be 47. Okay, they're always gonna underestimate and they're gonna overestimate the value. So we already know by looking at this that the actual value is closer to, do you remember, Lori, what the number was?
525 or 480? Or was it 525 was the other comp?
They're
There's one for
estimating it at
480 and one for
430. Zillow's estimating it for 430. And there was one for 480, but it has an extra bath. But we didn't even look at that one. Let me actually, hold on. Before we get into that, let me look at that really quickly.
What?
Hush, go play those in your room. Don't play with them on there. Play with them in your room, honey. Not right now.
How nice that curb appeal is. It's beautiful. Original hardwood floors, they have it's nicely painted, right? The other house doesn't look like this. It doesn't have, I didn't see a fireplace. This is a really nice looking fireplace. It has like the older, wood cabinets. It's fine. Like just a different style. It's not modern. Same thing with the countertops, which is fine. So you don't have to go modern, right? They have the exposed little beam there, gives it a little bit of a touch. They have like a patio situation. I don't think this has an extra bedroom, and I wouldn't say that this is a comparable as far as like the finishes, because this is like really nice landscape and beautiful landscape and deck. I mean, this is really nice. So, that's overshooting at 480. That's overshooting for that property. So if we go back, where's the address that we were looking at, the original address? Here we go. If we go back, 480 is high. 450, 3 bed, it has a whole extra bedroom and bathroom. So I think the one that we looked at that was close was the 418. No, 2 bed, 2 bath. There is no 2 bed, 2 bath. Oh, right here. But it's 300 square feet more. So yeah, I don't know. Tough to say. Tough to say what the comp would be here. I think I said it, but I cannot remember. Let me double check again real quick. So 433, 480. I would say 450. Even that's a push. Right? Because this went for 450. Yeah, this is the one that went for 450. So this has an extra bedroom. So yeah, I say 425 is accurate. I would say Zillow is accurate at 4. Okay, 433. let's go with the Zillow number. So if we do that, we say it's worth 433. So let's change this. The ARV is 433, not 500. Why is it disappearing? That's funny. No, I need an actual pen. Okay. 433. Okay, great. So out of 433, we need 70%. I'm estimating the repairs to be around, did I say 60? I think I said 60. Because I want just a little extra cushion there just in case. So if we have 433 times 70%, it's going to be 303. So this is already not going to make sense for a flip, right? If it's worth 70%, that 70% is 303. And you have to do repairs to it. So that means that if the bank says it's worth 433, the most they'll give you is 303. Okay? So that's not going to make sense for a flip. Now, if their number was true, the 500, and we do times 7%, right? Then that's going to be 350 that the bank would give you. If we go by this number, then 70% of this is 350. Then you have, and they want 340. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to spend 60. So you're going to be offering 290. 290 is a good offer for Arthur Street if their numbers are real. If their numbers are real, 290 for you to be safe. That means you buy it, you fix it up, and you get your money back from the bank, right? You want to offer 290, which is, 50,000 less than what they're asking. And then if you go by the other number, which is the number that we did the research with, it's 303 minus the 60. The offer would be 243. 243 would be your offer here. Okay. So anywhere between 243, and then this is if their number is correct, which we're going to take that with a grain of salt. So 243 to 290, if you want to offer something, you can start here. If you really want the house, probably don't go past here, right? Or if you really wanted, you could pay 300 if you really wanted it and you're going to sell it. Now, if we look at these numbers like 243 and 290, right? If we offer, let's say we go on the high end, if we know we're going to flip it and you offer 290, you add 60,000 to fix it, that's 350, right? That brings you here, which is the number I said earlier. So 350, and then your realtor is going to get hit 6%. So that's 6%. You got to add in. So that's going to be 21K for the realtor. So 350 minus 21K. It's 329. Oh, you got me, Lori? Thank you. Okay, 329. I'm working backwards, right? So I'm saying if it's worth 500, you're gonna pay 350. Wait. So if you get it for 290, if you buy it for the high price, 290, you are then gonna pay the realtor 21,000. So is this no? Wait. Something, I did this completely wrong. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. How do you erase this? Eraser. Can you go bigger with the eraser? This is it, a little baby. Okay, here we go. All right, so sorry about that. So let's try again. So if we are at let's change the color here. Boom. All right, so if we offered 290 and we spent 60 to fix it, we're at 350. We're paying 350. The realtor fee is, let's say it's sold for 500, which I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna sell for the 433. Let's go conservative. So let's say it's sold for 433. 433, the realtor is gonna get 6% of that. So here we go. It's 25,000. But let's just calculate to be safe. Let's calculate 35K for closing fees. Right? Just to be safe. Let's do 10% for closing fees. So you spent 350, you have 35 for closing fees, you're at 385. You have carrying costs as well. So if you get this at 350, you're gonna have to pay, depending on the lender, 350. Hold on, 350. Let's say you go with a high lender, 350. You also want to have your carrying costs in there. Okay, 350 times 14% is 49,000 divided by 12. So you're looking at 4,800 a month for the lender, 4,083 a month. And then you got to calculate the points. So if you got the 350, let's say you got the whole amount from the lender, 350. You got the whole amount, you're gonna have to pay points on that. So let's just say it's 4%. So that's 14K. 14K up front. Let's say you carry it for 6 months, right? 4,083 times 6 months, just to be safe. You're at 498. Okay. So now if we take the 498 plus the 14,000, that's 498 conservatively that you are paying the lender for the money, right? And that's if you have it for 6 months, right? Because we want to just be safe. So now if you're in it for 385 after your closing fees, and then you add the 38, that's 385 plus 38. It's about 420, 423. 423. And if we go with our conservative number again, I think it's worth 433. So you're gonna make about $10,000 if you can sell it within 6 months. You'll make about 10,000. That's what I'm thinking on this deal. Again, we're going super conservative, but as you can see, the lender's making 40 grand. You see, the people with the money are actually the ones making the money, right? Because they're not doing anything but giving you the money. And here he is walking away with 40 and you're going to walk away with 10. That's if it's worth 433. Now, if we go by this number and they're saying it's worth 500, well, now that's a different story, because now you're into it for 423, but it's going to cost you 500. So now you're looking at 77,000 potentially that you can make on the high end. Again, this is within 6 months. So conservative 10,000, high end 77,000. Does that make sense, Laurie?
Yes, it does, definitely. Because if it's on the higher end, it's gonna be, yeah, 77. But that, like you said, it's probably not worth 500.
Well, I don't know. So the good thing to do is I would email my realtor and I'd say ARV. I'd ask for the ARV for 12 Arthur Street. And then they'd get back to me and they'd let me know it's worth 500 or it's worth 400 or it's worth 425. That's why this is part of the due diligence. So you ask them what's it worth. And so here, if your realtor says it's worth 525, then this is a deal, right?
Okay. Yep.
Because it's not going to take 6 months to do that flip. I looked at the pictures. It's not going to take 6 months to do it. You got to paint. Oh, they have a video too. Let's go look at the video. Hold on. I didn't see the video. Let's go to the video. Let's
Kinda
go
walk
to the
through the rooms a
video
little
here. Huh?
Walk through the rooms a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what.
It reminds me of that one we looked at and, or I remember that first one we looked at when we were going through it, and
Mm-hmm.
brings me back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a bad deal. This is not a bad deal.
So is the realtor on there listed on the
So you could
thing?
do the cabinets, but let me look at it. Do you really need to do these cabinets again? Let me see. Are they that bad?
No. No, those cabinets are fine.
Right? You
Could
could
do either
paint
or.
them. You could
Yeah,
paint these
paint
bad
them.
boys. I mean, if you want to go, if you want to go on the cheap, Laurie, you can keep the cabinets. And now we're not spending 80,000, right? We just saved 15 here. So now you're spending
Okay.
60. Now you're adding, 25. Now your profits are going from either 25 to 90, right? Or 85, sorry. Right? Little things like that.
Okay.
Just to clean it up. Yeah, you can paint these. Remember I did it with the
Yeah, I would paint those.
1 Black Rock Road.
Black Rock, yeah.
You were there. I was like, remember I did it. Yeah, you were
Played the
there.
game. Yep.
Yeah, so
we did
here
the
it
video.
is. This is the same exact cabinets. I painted them white. And I have
Painted
black
white.
handles. You can't see them here, but you see how different it looks painted white?
Yeah.
Changes everything. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
same exact thing you can do here. You can paint these cabinets, add the handles, right? Not the end of the world. This is a good old cleaning. Good cleaning here. Cleaners go a long way. It's not that bad, but I would say what's going on over here, right? I would say what's going on over here. What's this, right? So, right, plumber wants to look at this because there's something happening here.
Yeah.
So I would say that. But the roof is first order of business. I'd get a quote right away. I don't know if this can be considered a bedroom because I don't know if it has a closet. But if you can make a closet in there some way, somehow, or make it a little bit bigger, now you turn this into a 3-bedroom. I don't know if something can be done on this side. See here? I don't know if this hallway, if what's here, but if you can put a wall here and make this room bigger, make that a regular door, and make a little closet in there, that could be a 3rd bedroom. Now you're talking. You can make this into a 3rd bedroom. Now you're gonna get your 300. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this is a laundry room, okay. Yeah,
we
this
don't
is
know
pretty.
what that is on the side.
What
we
is
don't know
it?
if that's damage on the left. We don't know if that's damage to the left, you said, right? You don't know what that is.
Yeah, and you'll know by going in there. You'll be able to take a closer look. But
Is the
this
realtor
doesn't look
listed
that
on the
bad.
Dropbox though?
Is it
that,
2
or
kitchens?
just look it up?
It has 2 kitchens.
So it must be an apartment. It's an apartment down there.
I'm gonna ask. I can ask about it right now. Hold on. Yeah, 2 bathrooms and 2 kitchens. So is this a 2-unit? Huh. Why does it have 2 kitchens?
Like
It's
an
so
in-law
little.
suite or something.
It's so little. It doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would definitely you know, I can contact my realtor about that and ask him. Let me see, I'll ask him right now. Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, something I just saw, and I know that's been listed before, and I saw it again. I think it was listed a couple weeks ago again. Wasn't it? It's not the same one? Is it up there twice, or am I imagining that? I thought I saw it before. Doesn't matter.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to find out. Oops.
That's in Seekonk, right? Seekonk.
Yeah. Is Arthur Street still available? And what's the true ARV? All right, so I asked if it's still available, what's the true ARV, and is the plan to make it a 2 to 3 bed? I saw 2 kitchens, what's that about? So as soon as I hear back on what's going on
Okay.
with that, I'll get back to you on that, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I think this is a good thing for you to go for. And I sent
Yeah.
you a bunch of banks that deal with the things that you're having on your credit. So
Yep.
you know, it's worth looking at and kind of seeing if they're willing to turn an eye and kind of still give you credit. That's something good because you can, right? You can utilize that to carry you through some of the payments. And it's still available.
Awesome.
They're gonna get me an accurate ARV.
Okay.
Is it 2 units? All right, Laurie, if you get into a flip, I'm be excited for you. I'm be
Well,
excited.
that
Because even on the
sounds
low
like-
end, 25K, even on the low end, 10 to 25K, right? That's not bad.
No, not
And
for
the
the first
second
one.
part I want you to look at and I want you to think about too is the here we go. HUD user. This is the other part, right? Boom. So fair market rents for Seekonk, Rhode Island. Let's look at that. Seekonk, Massachusetts. So you go into
You
the
say
HUD,
Rhode Island?
yeah, because that's where I'm at. So that's what I'm thinking about. So we go
No,
into the HUD, right? And we go into here and we select Seekonk. So we can find out how much Section 8 would give you if you were to rent it, right? If anything happens and you want to rent it, you kind of want to know what you would get for it.
Yeah.
So if it's a 2-bedroom, it'll give you 2024. They'll give you 1,600. If
Mhm.
it's a 3-bedroom, you go all the way up to 2,000.
Okay.
So if we look at also, I should have done 24, 25 instead of 24. Let me go to 25 because let's go into the future, right? Not just stay Seekonk. Yeah, so 1693. Why did it go down at 2025? That don't make no sense. The rents are going down in 2025? Is it because they haven't calculated it? I wonder how that works. If rents start going down, that's going to be insane. All right, let's see how that plays out. So yeah, and I want to look again at the address. What was, is it 21 Arthur? What was the address?
12
12.
after. Mhm.
Because it's saying if you buy it at this price, the rent estimate is 2,600. The mortgage payment is 2,591. So it's kind of like a breaking even. You're not really making a lot of money on this in that way.
Yeah. Mhm.
But we can do, I don't know how realistic this is, but you know, you want to just check everything. Let's see. Let's see if this is a hot market. Hold on. So you can go to AirDNA and you can enter 12 Arthur Street, Seekonk, Massachusetts. Are there hospitals around there? Let me see.
Mm,
Hospitals,
I don't know that area too well.
hospitals
I'm not sure.
near 12 Arthur Street, Seekonk. I spelled that all wrong. These are not close. Put it by distance. These are not close.
Roger Williams Medical
Hospitals and
Center.
Seekonk. Yeah, but that's in Rhode Island.
No, I know. So I was looking at, I was trying to see what. I was just reading them. I'm not
Because
really.
the two options, there's nothing in Seekonk.
Seacoast Square, nothing there. Butler Hospital, and over there,
But
there's
I mean, it's
Miriam
not that
Hospital.
far from the. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just reading the different hospitals. There's a couple there, but I don't know how far they are from. A couple, like
These
Butler
people don't want to give
Hospital.
me.
And,
These people do not want to give me. Do not want to give me. Oh, we can just go right to Airbnb. You know what? Just go right to Airbnb and look for Seekonk and see if there's any Airbnbs there. 132 a night, 146. That's cute. 492. 35 for a shared room. Yeah. So I mean, there's only three houses in Seekonk that I can
yeah.
see right now. So I was just trying to see if you could Airbnb it at 130, but this has a pool, so you don't have a pool. This is a cute little farmhouse theme. That's not what you're doing. 146, and this is massive. So between 146, it seems like you'd have to be like at $99 a night. If you did that and you were at a 70% occupancy, that would be great. 50% occupancy is 15. So 15 days out of the month at $100 a night. That's 1,500. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth it at all. So it's not worth doing an Airbnb. I was gonna see if it was worth if there's nurses, you can do the other, because you want to know all your exit strategies. The other thing is called what's it called? What's the nurse thing called? Traveling nurses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. You can
Just
rent
can't
a
remember
nurse's
the
at work.
name.
They just help
Yeah,
out.
I can't remember the name. Furnish Finder. Oof. There we go. So if we look for Seekonk, Massachusetts, let's see what they have. What? I'm looking specifically in Seekonk. How do I narrow it down? Where is the map? Where is Seekonk on this map? Right here. All right. There we go. So look at this, $3,000. What's this for 3,000 a month? almost 3,000 a month. 2-bedroom, 1 bath. All right, just put some fancy curtains. This looks like a old school log cabin. Okay, so this is for somebody who's looking for that style. Like you're not gonna mimic this right here for $3,000.
Yeah.
All right, let's look for something else. What else do they have over here? Let's see if there's anything else. Seekonk, yeah. That's it. 2,800. Right? It's still close to the same amount as you're gonna get through the Section 8. So for this, you would have to furnish it. You would have to put the money into it, right? I don't know that that's worth it. So again, it seems like the best strategy for that property would be to flip it, not to keep it. It would be to flip it.
Yep.
Now, with a few minutes, I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes. I'm gonna get into the how to make your free website because that was Holly's question. So we're gonna get into that. Holly, have you ever used Canva before?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
So I learned that you can make a free website on Canva.
Mm-hmm.
You knew that?
No.
All right, so let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. This is good if you're setting up your business, right? You wanna have your website. This is a free way to do it. First, you need to get your .com, right? But let's just pretend we have it. And so I'm just gonna search for templates. I'm gonna search for website. And here we go. So there's 3,000 templates for websites, okay?
Wow.
There's a whole bunch. So we can pick something we like. I love to look at this stuff. I will be here all day, guys. I love design. I love graphics. So this is my jam. This kind of looks like the one you were working on, Holly, with the 3D graphics. You can actually take the design that the guy did for you and put it in here too, actually.
Okay.
Let me pull up your design. We sent it in the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up your design so we can try to mimic it a little bit. Holly. Here we go. Okay. Can I just look at this instead? All right, so this is view only. They're not allowing me to, but she got a cute little logo. Super cute. So we're looking for something that maybe has a little button, little background, right? Little images. All right, we can find this. So let's look for this. So, I would say that's similar. Let's keep looking. Hold on. Because there's a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
this is cute. All right, so for yours, I would say that the close one, just to kind of get this done, would be this has the little things up top. I just didn't want to go with that color, but it doesn't matter. This has the menu up top. Does anything else have a menu up top? Menu. You could always add it later too. I wanted to see if there was anything close, anything else that was close. Just give me 1 second and go through this again. I guess this one, but it just has so much happening.
Mm-hmm. The other one had a whole lot happening too. It was just separate happenings.
It
Right?
was different happenings.
Yeah, it was separate. You saw them all like that,
Oh, that
and
one's
that.
pro. That one's pro. I'm not trying to pay for anything right now. They're both pro. All right, so they're not being nice. Can you search for free? Let's see if they'll show me free ones. No, they're still showing me the pro. They love showing a pro. And I don't remember how to take it off. There's like a way that you can take it off. Let's see. Oh, brother. All right, this one's not. Let's just use this because you don't gotta pay for it. All right, so if you pick more like this, I guess the other one that would be close would be this one too.
Mm-hmm.
We would just add the fonts. So let's just say this one.
Mm-hmm.
Or even this one. But it's okay. I'm gonna stay with that one. But here you can see, like, as I click that, now I'm getting like all these other ones that are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's really cool. All right. So let's say we go with this one and we look at your design. You have your logo, which I'm unable to use, but I'm just gonna copy it really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I just for purposes of like showing.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do with it? Okay, super little. Let's see if we can add it in. Let's see if I could just paste it. It's a little, but just so we can get the idea. All right, so we have that. We have the home about. We can just duplicate these and just have this say home. And you'd have to do these separate because they're gonna take you to a different place, each of them.
Mm-hmm.
So home, about, project. What else we got? Contact. All right, so we got that. I take all three of these and move them down, like here. The space is bothering me, even though nobody else cares, but it's bothering me. All right, and then we got a white tab. Huh?
I said, what space is bothering you that you don't care?
Oh, I already
That we
took it
don't
out.
care. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I already took it out. I'm very like. All right, so I'm gonna look for a square. Oh, I'm gonna look for shapes. I'm gonna look for a square. Here's my square. I'm gonna make this white. I'm gonna go like up to here. I'm gonna make this white. And I'm gonna send it to the back by right clicking. Oops, you can't right click on here, I forgot. So I would click on this, go to a line, layer, send to back. All right, and then I gotta make sure these fonts, I forgot about these fonts. These letters, I have to make sure that you can see them. So what color are they? Gray, it's like a gray chalk color. All right. So here's this. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. All right, so here we got this. And then what else does her website say? A home is built with loves and dreams. Okay. Well, we're just gonna leave this because right now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I didn't write that. That was that, that's there. It's probably copied from somewhere over there in Europe.
That's funny. So then we don't need to have this either.
Mm-mm.
Right? And then only thing I want to do is I want to give this a little bit of color. So
Yeah.
that pink that we're seeing, I want to mess around with this picture. So I would click edit on the picture. Sometimes you can add a filter. No? Where am I on the picture? Does it let me add a color? No, because I want it to be faded in. Hold on a second. There's a way to, oh, I could just add a box. I can just add a gray box, a pink box over it. Because, yeah, just for time's sake right now. So I'll take a pink box. I'll look for the logo. I'll use the dropper. I'll look for the color on the logo. Let's make pretend we have the real one. It'll be more accurate, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a little brighter than this.
Yeah.
I'll go a little bit brighter there. And then what we want to do is we want to change the transparency. Where do we do that? I have to remember where to do this stuff. Hold on. Oh, right here, transparency. So once I fade it out, it gives it a little bit of pink there. I'd bring it back because I don't want it to, I don't want the text, I want the text to be behind it. I mean, on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. All right, so close enough, right? And let's say she fills out the rest of it and continues to make it, you know, like this. And the little buttons, you would just look for, I just saw it right now. I just saw the button. It was on the square. So right here, this is one of those buttons. So I think you can change, the curve. Yeah, right here. So you can make it more round. All right. And then as you make it, you know, whatever size, how is it over here? Is it like a pill? No, it's a little less square. Okay. So it's like this and it's just less square. So I would make it less round. It's probably more like this. And then what you can do if you want it to look the same is you want it to be, in this case, we want this to be a white button. I'm gonna go a lot smaller. I want this to be a white button, so I'm gonna make this one white. But then I want to duplicate it, put the other one next to it, and you saw that that one was a white outline. So what you do here is you go to the border and you create a border, right? And in this case, we want the border to be white, and we want the inside, which is over here. Come on. The inside is right here. We want no color on the inside. So here's that, right? And then you would add your text. This isn't exact. You can change the thickness of the line. I have it on 4. It's probably, you know, it's probably more like a 1 or a 2. Goodness. No, it's probably more like a 2. Right. And then, you know, obviously like you would type in whatever it says, our projects contacts. Yeah, I just take this and I have to make this bigger because it's not big enough right now. You can use the little this to crosshair. It allows you to move things. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna duplicate it and make this the contact. And what color is this? White. Contact us. So I make this white. Boom. All right. So you guys play around with it, obviously. Do it the way that you need it to be done. I would bring this in so that I can center it. I'm really anal about things like this, guys. Like for me, when I'm looking at this, I need to make both of these smaller. Like this is too big for me in my eyes. So I would come in here and I would select everything and I'd make it a little bit smaller. You can take these and group them together so you can move them together. All right, I'm getting too much into the design weeds, so I'm gonna stop because I want to show you guys what to actually do with this. So let me just move this. Okay. All right. So for me, that's more like at scale. Again, this would be something different. I'd probably change these fonts to something like bolder and cooler. Kind of like how he has it here, a lot bolder, a lot like in your face. I like that. So I would change the fonts, but is it the end of the world? No. Am I still gonna look for something? Yes. It's bigger, but it's not giving me what I want. too bright, too bold. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, you can have a lot of fun with this. Obviously, this is one of the things I very much enjoy is design. So, oh, I do love it. But I think it's a pro. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's too narrow for this. All right, let's bring it back to, I don't remember which was the first one. This is fine. All right, so we do that, and then I'd probably make it a little bit bigger. No, that's not what we want. We're trying to move it up, buddy. Okay. So there you go, right? You know, this can be addressing a problem, but I'm gonna make it say about us. All right, so here's this is her front page, right? And you can keep going, okay, designing the rest of the pages, right? Every page is going to be a separate thing. All right, but you go in and let's say you finish designing everything, and it seems like here they're giving you icons to use if you want to use them inside the design. So let's pretend this is the website. Then we're going to go to publish website. Oh, and they're letting you resize it for mobile. So your website does change based upon, and I want to include, oh, I forgot to tell you guys to do the links. So where's the link option? Link. So here, like if you wanted to go to home, you would click link and it'll tell you what page do you want to go to. So on home, we want to go to the first page. So now when we click that, it'll take us to that. And then here, you would click the 3 dots for the next one. You would click link, and then it asks you what page do you want to go to. You can also take people to a website, okay? But here I'll go to, let's say this, just to show you. And then here we can make this link to the actual projects page. And then here, link to the contacts. All right, so there it is. And now let's say and remember, you want to also, guys, the whole point of this is you want to have your, not a mobile number, you want to have your, let's call it a business line, right? Let's be professional, right? You're going to have your business line, you're going to have your professional business address, you're going to have your web address. You can have your web address, you don't have to, and then your email address. Okay, if you want to, you can put your toll-free number on here just for more professionalism too. You can add that. And yeah, change the background to something else, right? You can look for different pictures. You know the rest. I'm not going to get into the design, but yeah, so that's basically how you do that. Then you click publish website. And if you have your own domain, like let's say you bought lawlesenterprises.com, that's when you want to go to oh, hold on. So if I publish website, let's say for right now I just do, oops, Lawley Enterprises. I don't want to take your name, so I'll say Holly Lawley just for now, right? In case you want to use the other one. So you do that, and then if you want to use a custom, you would come here. If you have your own domain, you would bring it over. They're going to charge you whatever it is a month in order to do that. Or if you want to buy them from them, $18.99 a year. If you haven't bought your domain, you can do it here. Or they're saying you can claim your own Canva domain. So you can bring your own domain, you would just pay a little bit extra and it'll connect it, I'm sure, to your domain provider and link it that way, take you through the steps. But for right now, we're gonna just use Holly Lawley, and we're gonna publish it. Yay! Your website is live. All right, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat in case you guys want to check it out on your own as we wrap up. But here it is. Look, it shows you what it looks like on a phone, and it shows you what it looks like. Yeah, so if you look at it on the phone and you're like, oh, let me make the letters a little bit more little so that it could fit better, right? So this is like for you to kind of just check it out. But here it is. And if she had the real logo, it would look crispier, right? But this is okay. And it seems like it had
Mhm.
its own menu up top that I completely did not see. So this menu takes you to those other parts too.
But here's my question.
You have a question? Yes, ma'am.
I do.
That's
What do I need all those other parts for? I don't have any other.
Oh, you don't. You're only gonna use the parts you have. You're gonna take.
I don't
You're
have
gonna
any
take.
parts.
You're gonna take away the things that you don't need and keep the things that you do. So
Okay.
if you want to, you can. You can. Let's see. You can just have a contact information.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just have the contact and have like an intro, kind of like just some basic information. It doesn't even have to have any links. It can just be like that, and then your phone number on the bottom, right? You can get rid of everything else and just put your phone, all your contact information here in white, and it's a done deal. You can
Okay.
put contact us, whatever. Yeah, email us. It could be like call us, email us, and then one could link to a phone number, one can link to an email address, whatever you want to do. And then just keep it real simple and just have your contact information, probably change this to something more relevant. But yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
doable.
Doable. Thank you.
Much more easier, right? It doesn't feel as intimidating, hopefully.
For,
So
yeah, for real. Really.
I just learned about this like literally 2 days ago.
Huh.
So I was like, oh, I got to teach them because I did not know that Canva could do that. That's so cool.
I know I love Canva, but I really didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's really cool. All right, guys, so that's the end for me. We analyzed the deal today. Hopefully Holly's gonna get that property. I'm excited for you. I'm getting more information to make sure that it's where it needs to be for you and that it makes sense. And I'm not Holly, Lori.
I
Did
was
I
gonna
say
say,
Holly?
do you mean? Yep, I was gonna say, do you mean Lori?
I'm doing it again. I'm doing
Mhm.
it again. And it's funny because you don't spell your names the same. Like your names are spelled completely different. But in my
I
head,
think it's
it's
the
like Lori,
E.
Holly.
Well, that's how you
But
would
then we
spell
have Eddie.
Lori.
Then I have Eddie too. Then I have
So
Eddie
it's
in
the
here.
EE. It's the Lori, the Holly, the Eddie.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool trio.
That's funny.
Right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have questions though about things that you're working on, I'll give you, 5 more minutes. We can get into, one-on-one questions if you have them.
No,
I don't want to
that's
leave
what I
if you
gotta
guys
work
have
on
anything
right
to ask
now.
me. Okay, cool. Cool. Lori, any questions before we head out? Okay, I think Lori's with the kids. If anything, I'll drop this replay in the school community, and I'll see you ladies around. Take care.
Okay, good. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll text you. Bye. Thank
All
you.
right, thank